Anna Atkins was born on March 16, 1799, in Tonbridge, Kent, England. Her parents were John George Children and Hester Ann Children. However, her mother died due to the effects after Atkins' birth. Even as a woman during this era's suffrage, her father, a chemist, educated her in the fields of chemistry, mineralogy, and zoology. Though she created drawings for her father's books, she liked into the study of botany.
In 1825, she married John Pelly Atkins, a London West India merchant. After her marriage, she became the first known female photographer and botanist. However, the position of first female photographer is currently being argued by many sources, as some believe that the first female photographer was Constance Fox Talbot, the wife of renowned photographer William Henry Fox Talbot, so it is not sure whether Atkins was the first female photographer.
In 1839, she became a member of the Botanical Society in London. Although she gained access to a camera in 1841, she hardly used it, as she in most part used processes that involved a cameraless photogenic drawing technique to produce all her botanical images. Because her father was a member of the Royal Society, she was able to befriend the photographer William Henry Fox Talbot and the chemist Sir John Herschel. As a friend of Talbot, Atkins learned photogenic techniques such as the photogenic drawing technique in caltypes.
After being devised by Sir John Herschel in 1842, Atkins was drawn towards the cyanotype process, where an image is produced using light-sensitive chemicals after an object is placed on top. In this process, a solution is created by mixing chemicals such as ferric ammonium citrate and potassium ferrocyanide. After an object is placed on the coated paper, it is exposed to direct sunlight. The paper is then thoroughly washed and has a deep blue color. For example, we provided cyanotypes we created using this process in class. Fun fact, cyanotypes are used to create blueprints.
By using algae and other botanical objects, Atkins tested this technique to imprint images. Although Atkins didn't invent this process, she aided in furthering the field of photographic printing along with botany and through cyanotypes.
As a friend of William Harvey, Atkins contributed to his book Manual of British Algae by drawing hundreds of marine specimens. However, because it lacked actual images of what the plants looked like, she privately published a book in 1843 entitled British Algae, Cyanotype Impressions, which is now known as the first book with photographic images entirely. Between 1843 and 1853, she published 3 volumes to this series, which illustrate a vast number of marine vegetative organisms like algae. In October of 1853, she presented this book to Sir John Herschel, the creator of cyanotypes. By working from home in Sevenoaks, Kent, she was able to create numerous volumes of works like these.
Collaborating with the female botanist Anne Dixon, together they created 2 more books about the cyanotype process: Cyanotypes of British and Foreign Ferns and Cyanotypes of British and Foreign Flowering Plants and Ferns. Due to paralysis, rheumatism, and exhaustion, Anne Atkins unfortunately died at Halstead Place on June 9, 1871, at the age of 82.
Fun fact, Google commemorated Anna Atkins on her 216th birthday for her works and her birth by creating a Google Doodle depicting a cyanotypes of leaves on March 16, 2015. Because of her use of cyanotypes, Anna Atkins contributed to the medium of photography, along with its proof to be both useful for scientific means and as an art form. The difficulty of making accurate drawings of objects so minute as many of the algae and conferva have induced me to avail myself of Sir John Herschel's beautiful process of cyanotype to obtain impressions of the plants themselves, which I have much pleasure in offering to my botanical friends.